Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Gamion. I will be your game developer for this stream. I am a AAA developer and also a hobbyist developer. I've been developing games on and off for the past 40 years. Also spent 20 years working on medical patient tracking software on as well. So I have my own studio called Gamion. It's been around for about 20 years as well. Again, doing my side projects and such. And now I'm working on an online multiplayer soccer brawler called Field of Heroes. Which I hope to release early next year. Still got a ton of work left to do on it, but it is coming together. So I've been streaming the development on it lately, and today I'm going to work on two bugs, time permitting. One of them is a bug with the goalie. They are basically doing a bad job as an AI goalie. I'm going to try and fix some of the problems that they're having. The other is adding support for late joining players. So if a match is in progress and a new player wants to join in the match, they should be able to join in shortly after they choose their hero. Currently, they have to wait for the goal to be scored, and then they join in. But I want to get them in faster than that. That came back from playtest feedback from last playtest about 2 weeks ago. It's already been that long. So just a quick look at the roadmap here. Working on these bug fixes, which include other feedback from playtests. Then I want to get more playtests because that's how I think I'm going to able to get the wish lists I need to and the player base, which you need to build before release. Otherwise, your release is going to be a disaster. So I'm trying to build more player base, and I also got some social videos I need to make. It's kind of less important than reaching out to content creators to find more people to maybe fill my Discord to chat about the game. And I like to chat about not only things about the game like the gameplay balance, health versus kicking power versus other things, but I also want to see what other games developers are working on, and maybe kind of help them with answer questions with their Unity or Unreal projects, and just see what they're working on. Maybe help test their games as well. So onward now to the goal, and I'll show you what I mean with the goalie not working out well. So this is a test map dedicated to testing goalies. So let's see what he does when the game starts. Okay, so they happen a bit fast. Let's do that again. So you see the first thing the goalie did was jump away from his goal. And now he's just standing there looking at me. But the problem is he just left the goal wide open. And that's obviously a big problem. And by the way, why is he looking at me? I'm not sure he's got his team assignment right. He should be chasing me and attacking me instead of just standing there. So he is on Team 2, and the goal is Team 2. Okay. So I also want to know why he's standing there. So let's look at the goalkeeper decision tree. Let's see what he's up to when he's just standing there. Okay, what is he doing? Oh, he didn't find an enemy to chase. Oh, yes, he did. Kite around the enemy, which seems to be failing, interestingly. Why is that failing? He should be attacking me right now, but he's just standing there. Alright, so why is he just standing? So enemy to chase keeps changing. Why does that keep changing? It's the first thing I'm going to look at. I was going to fix the pouncing thing, but I didn't see this before. Enemy to attack in home zone. Okay, so let me make sure I got the zones set up here. Mid, top left. Oh, because he's not in his home zone anymore, because he jumped out of his zone. Maybe that's it. Also, there's no team assignment here. That's another clue. Hey, Graham LDLW, thanks for the lurk. Hope you enjoy the lurking, and as much as I'm enjoying trying to fix this bug, which I kind of am. So, yeah, the home zones. I'm going to take a quick look at something here. Because this is going to throw off my experiment if I don't figure this out. Okay, maybe these don't use teams. Yeah, there we go. 1. And that's 2. Oh, okay. Something like Find My Eye or something. Okay. Let's do that again. Team 1. Okay, so that's probably why. Yeah, so they needed teams. That's what. Home zone. Okay, there we go. Alright, that makes sense. 2, 3. And goalie. Okay, so I think I need to make them value 2. If I make these all 2. Okay, let's see if that behaves any differently. Nope. Is he still doing the not knowing what to do thing? Yeah. So he's still bouncing between these two. And we need to chase. See why this is failing. Okay, that. So at no point does he seem to be clearing. Oh, maybe that's it. No. Ah, that's probably why. Because every time he leaves, then that's clearing. Okay. And kite around the enemy is failing, so that's what we need to investigate. So let's delete all the blade points. Let's see, that's failing. Okay, he just can't navigate. Oh, okay. Maybe the nav mesh is not working. Maybe there isn't a nav mesh. Nah, there's a nav mesh, all right. Yeah, volume looks good. If I move these guys away, maybe they'll have an easier time trying to get me. Or I just delete them, because I don't really... Well, where'd the other guy go? Yeah, you go way over here, and you go this way. Okay, now he doesn't want to pounce anymore. Alright, that's fine. We're just not going to save that change. Alright, we're going to go for the pounce first, because he shouldn't be pouncing at all. So I just added... How do I tell him not to pounce? And that's a feature I recently added. Let's test it. Okay, so the pounce ability, which is pounce. Alright, where is the AI? Here we go. Block positions. So we will not activate it as a goalkeeper. So that should prevent him from trying to do the pounce. We'll see if this works. Good. Good, so he just ran for the ball instead. Oh, okay. Now I have the ball, so now he needs to guard the goal. And this is the other bug. So first things first. We don't want him to pounce when he's a goalkeeper, so I fixed that. And that's not the only AI we want to do that for. We want to also do it, let's see, not power kick. The other goalies are, let's see, Horace. Ulrich is also a goalie. We do not want him, well, Dirt Dash might have value. No, that's still going to lure him away from the goal. Let's prevent that as well. So we will disable this ability if he is a goalkeeper. Okay, and there was one more. So we got Horace and Ulrich, and then the third one was Guthorn. And we're going to disable his Dragoon jump ability. So like this, we're going to say, do not activate as a goalkeeper. And there we go. So that fixes that first bug. Now let's watch. So he's going for the ball, which is good. Now he's not trying to go. Let's see, what is he thinking now? He's the ball carrier, so let's see what he's thinking. Okay. Try kicking the enemy goal. Goal kick target is invalid. Alright, what's this? Find goal kick target. Oh, okay, because we're too close. He won't kick it if we're too close. Also, why is the goalkeeper trying to score to the enemy goal? I guess if he's that far enough, he should. But really, he needs to pass it to a teammate. So I'm going to let this slide for the moment. And I want to, because the other bug I want to fix, well, actually, let me punch in this first fix into source control so I don't screw it up and then lose it. We'll say documentation changes. Okay. Those don't count. We're going to say goalkeepers no longer use their dash abilities. Okay. Now let's fix the other bug. Okay, now notice how he tries to defend the goal. Now that's not bad, but I could have kicked the ball there and then scored. Good, he's trying to use a shield to defend as well. That's good. Okay. Alright, so if I'm coming in from the bottom, alright, that's good. Now, they don't really do that in the game. Yeah, so he's going over here, and then I could probably score. Yeah, he just moved away. Yeah, look at him move away. Because, oh, the direction I'm aiming in. So, yeah. So if I'm aiming here, if I aim here, and I'm aiming there, so I click here and then goal. So let's try that. Oh. Yep, there you go. Okay, that, what the heck? Oh, I must have, oh, he fell over, okay. Yeah, oh, got me that time. Now all I have to do is bam. I just walk it right in. I think what I want... So there's two issues, the kicking and then the blocking. As I approach the goal, he needs to prevent me from walking in. So... Yeah, it's so easy to walk past him. See, he's even... Now he's just standing there. He needs to get between me and the goal. Let me try to remember how I programmed that. Okay, let's look at this tree here. So why is he attacking me? There you go. I was waiting for that. Okay, here we go. This is the opponent in front of the goal. This is where I will probably need to start making my fixes. Is he pulling in front of the goal? Wait a minute, is this not doing a distance test? Oh, so no matter where I'm aiming, okay. I'm thinking if the opponent is, say, about my distance from the goal, then he should be doing this as he's doing it now, so that he'll have time to capture the ball. If I aim down here, quickly kick it up here, and he catches it. That's probably fine. Oh, okay, let's try it again. Get back over there. Oh, nice catch. Catch it, go over there, catch, again, so let's try and fake him out. Okay, I'm aiming down here, haha, okay, ooh, I caught that. Aiming down here, and then aiming up here. Wow, he's actually kind of catching it. So that's okay, but when I get closer, let's say just run like this way, then I just right past him. So I think when I'm a certain distance away from the goal plane, so I'll show you what I mean. So if I'm like right here, then he should test my distance from here to this plane right here, this flat plane. And if it's within a certain threshold, then he needs to make it his mission to get between me and the goal, between that line and me. So how would he do that? I guess he would match my position. We'll start with that. We'll start with having him match my position along the x-axis. And let's see what that gets us. Okay. So this really should be his opponent facing the goal. Alright, so this here should be, is it facing the goal? Yeah, so the dot product from so the dot product from this blue arrow here to me is within a certain range. Oh wait, so actually that's not, so facing is not actually accurate either. It's the line from the goal to this is the opponent, I guess, in front of the goal. Yeah, that's really more accurate. So we're going to add a new one. For is the opponent close to the goal? We might need to make a new decorator for that. Q. Wait, where are my other decorators? Oh, I don't think I have any. Oh, because they're native code. Okay, may have to program a new one. Here we go. AI decorators. So we're going to make a new decorator. Oh, here they are. Paint decorator. I need a new task too. Alright, so let me remember how to make one. Make a decorator. Here we go. Perform condition check. Alright. And then we are going to test. Call this target key. So let's see. I'm just thinking again here. The opponent in front of the goal. Alright, that's going to be a blackboard key. as actor. Okay. And which goal are we talking about here? Closest team goal. Okay. Say goal key. And that's blackboard key. Local goal actor. Okay, so we got our goal and our target. So now what? I want to do a plain, let's see, distance test. No, let me think. Dot product. Actually, let me look at this again. He's putting it in front of the goal. So this is really a dot product test we can use. Yeah, between the rotation, the closest team goal rotation, and then team goal to active possessor. Right, so that's good. So we don't need to do the dot test, but we do need to do a distance test from plane. Plane. Can I do distance? Where's this come from? Oh, that's weird. I need to remember how to get the distance to plane. In blueprint. Oh, plane, huh? All right. Okay. Now, plane dot. Oh, no, that can, let's see, get point distance. Could do this. Point in the plane. I'm still a little surprised that there's not a distance plane distance function in Blueprint, or if it's maybe by another name. Yeah, so I guess this... I mean, I guess I could project it and then get the distance that way. Alright, let's try that. So let's do... So the point we want to project is the target's actor's location. Oh, we gotta set the key here. Gold key. Alright, so that's the first one, and then plane base is where the goal is. And then thirdly, plane normal, that'd be the forward direction. And then also we want to have a max, let's see, max distance. Projected point. Okay. Then we get the distance from that projected point to the... we're going to say distance 2D. So distance between that point and where the target actor is. And that will be our distance. And then we'll turn. That's really 2D distance. Go. And then we need to make a new task. Between target and goal. But you want to stay near the goal. Let's see. Or better yet, yeah, that name works. So, let's see. I'm going to try... Oh, that's it. I'm going to break this out a bit. Is the opponent in front of the goal? And then we'll do... Yeah, run between the ball and the... Oh, wait a minute. Can we do this? We don't really need a EQS for that. Run between the ball and the goal. Goal defense. What was that? Okay. That does the fancy stuff. We don't want the fancy stuff here. Well, now we'll do, let's see, run between target and goal. run toward opponent, aim. Okay, and then we'll add our new decorator here. Distance. And then, what's our target? At closest active Psycho Ball possessor. Wait, where's that set? Oh. It's not actually a blackboard key. Oh, okay. This is gonna get messy because we don't have a blackboard key for the ball carrier. Okay. So we're going to have to go in this bit decorator. Instead of having the target key, we're going to have get closest active possessor. I'll have to clean this up later, but okay, and then the goal. You know, I don't even need a key for that. I can just do, if I'm just going to hard code this, I'm going to say get closest team goal. So we don't even need that other key. And then we'll set the max distance to maybe 800. Okay, so we'll start with that, and then we'll also add tick AI. So I want to see if this actually works. So we're going to start. So what this should do is do this, copy this here. We're going to inverse this condition. Here we go. I've got the ball, and there's the goal. The target is at 131. Oh, I said 0, 131. Objective point is 1492. It's distance from that. About 1300, okay. So now he's just gonna kind of aim where I'm aiming. So yeah, if I aim up here, he's going there. Aim down here, he's going there. Like that, that's what I want. But now I want to make it so if I get close enough, let's say just a little bit. Let's see what he does. So now I'm gonna go closer. Good, he stopped because, just about stopped. How far away am I now? Oh, okay, it's working, I think. Yeah, run between opponent and goal. So let's do that. Let me test that again. I don't need this here anymore, but I do need this. There we go. So now I gotta make him behave differently. Air Force game player, welcome. Alright, so now I need to make him behave differently. And for those who don't know, Air Force Game Player is a Jackbox streamer, and he's also my brother. So I'd like to give a little shout out over to him, and hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it will be a family-friendly shout out. But here we go.
English.
Only I hold the keys to the frontier, and therefore only I will give the order to fire.
Nah, she didn't say it right. There. Now do it.
Only I hold the keys to the frontier, and therefore only I will give the order to fire.
We'll get started in a few more seconds.
So definitely go, if you liked Jacksblock Gaming, go ahead and give his stream a visit. Alright, so back to this. So we are in front of the goal. Is the opponent close to the goal? Is the opponent far from the goal? Okay, so here we're just running toward the kick direction. And I want to rename that task because it's a little misleading. So it's move to defend goal. Wait, is that's not hard-coded, is it? Here we go. We're gonna say, oh, move to defend goal. We're gonna say move in front of. Oh, that's too many words. And I'll think of a better name for it later. Not only that, but this decorator, I think I need to move this into the, yeah, can kickball distance. Actually, I want to move this over to the content, Core Heroes content. I'm going to move it here. We're going to make a folder called Decorators. And again, for those of you joining late, I am working on improving the defense. So you can kind of see he's trying to follow the ball where I'm aiming it. Like here, and then down here. And it's kind of erratic at that. And I want to fix that erratic stuff. But once I get closer, all I have to do is just walk it in. Like this. So that's what I've got to fix first. Then I'm going to tend to that other one. So I want to make this new task that's called run between target and goal. I'm going to rename that to be something else. We'll say distant. This will be distance from. Yeah, I need a better name for that. Problem is, it's hard to fit good names in so many few words. So now this is going to be running. So let's see, we don't need this anymore, and I'll hide that. I'll get back to this later, actually. So now we're going to run between the opponent and the goal. So imagine the goal right here. Imagine like I'm standing right here. He's going to be here. I run up over here. He's going to run up with me. He's going to match my moves. I'm going to make it really hard for the player to just run in. And you don't really need a complex stuff for that. You just need to keep them moving. So where do I want to move to? So let me, let's see. We're going to move to here. AI move to. So we're going to do a calculate move location. Wait, where is the... Oh, that's interesting. Where is the kite around ball possessor? Oh, here we go. I want to do something like this. Let's like movement targets. I'm just gonna remember how I did this because I set this up maybe 7 or 8 months ago, and I gotta remember how I was doing this. Movement target. Okay. Okay, I don't think I needed this complicated. Go back to the event graph. And choose relative point. Okay. And then what I do? Move, update. Yeah, that's what I'm interested in. Move ahead of queue location. Okay, waypoint actor, sector location. Ah, okay. I'll go back for a sec. We're going to choose relative point. I don't think we need that. I think we just do fine with calculate move location. And where do we want to move to? So you got the ball possessor, and you got the goal. And you want to move along that plane. So, I guess for starters, I need the, oh, I think I know what I can do. It's going to be similar to what we do here. Let's copy these over. And then, all right, we're gonna do, oh, I guess we need also need a way to fail if we don't, if we can't get a move location. So we're gonna do 2 outputs. Success. Yeah, I'll make that second one. This will be move location. That's a vector. And success. And what I like to do is a sequence that will fail if we get all the way to the end here. All right, so let's fill in those values. Oh, I want to do a control pawn. Okay, we have to do this again. Okay, so we got the close sector soccer ball possessor and the team goal. So what's next? Well, we're going to do that test as we did before. Get the local projected point. Alright, and that gets us the point on the plane. Yeah, that's okay, that's what I want. Now, we want to do, so I guess the point that's like right here, and we want to push it out a little bit. Let me take a quick look at something here. Okay. Oh, I don't have the, alright, well, let's just say, alright, we'll just do a hard-coded distance for now. Distance in front of goal. And we're going to make that, I'm going to just pull a number out of thin air. Let's give that Maybe 50. Okay, and then we return the local projected point plus, and then the goal's forward vector times that distance. So I just put us in front of the goal, if I did the math right. And that's a success. Alright, so what do I do with this point now that I got it? And keeping in mind this is probably going to be pretty fluid as the player keeps moving around. Well, once I have that, I'm going to assign it as the location of another actor in the scene that you can't see. It is the, let's see, where was it? Yeah, update move ahead of queue location. That's what I want. I'm probably the same name too, just for reference. Oops, it should be a function. New location, it's a vector. And then here, set actor location. Oh, need the owner controller. Okay, then we'll get that. And we'll put it, you know what, let's draw, yeah, let's draw it. We're going to have some debugging flags here. And we're going to set that to true, and we're going to categorize it as a debug, so it's easier to distinguish. And then we're going to go ahead and do this stuff. Oh, I have to do that. Oh, it's a utility function. Keep waypoint actor from controller. Copied. Oh, and Hypnotic Games, welcome. I didn't see that. I guess that didn't show up on my multi-stream. That didn't show up on my multi-stream interface for some reason. So let's copy and paste that here. And this is utility function. And I'd also like to give a shout out to Hypnotic Games, who is developing a game. It is selling interesting. What was it? Selling not bubbles. They'll come to me. It's a shopping simulator. Now I feel embarrassed because he's worked so hard on it so far, and I forgot what the was being sold. And let me make sure I also spelled that right, because I want unless he doesn't have any clips.
User sudo hacks said mystery wake up a
bobbleheads.
AMEHSTERY. Please wake up. Hypno needs you. Triple AMEHSTERYYY.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Yep. Yeah, we gotta get you some new clips. Oh, I forgot to name this parameter. New location. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, delta seconds, huh? Okay. All right, so there's this invisible. Let's call it an invisible hand on the on the field, and it will tell the AI where to go. So, and all the AI has to do is follow the hand actor, and I can tell the hand where to go at any time, and the AI will course correct as needed. So, pretty handy as it were, I would say. So, we're going to debug. Let's see, control pawn. Strictly for debugging purposes. That's just a, oh, that's an pawn. And then we're going to location over here. Okay. Oh, delta seconds. That's for ticking. But that will come in handy. And then after this, we need to have the AI follow that invisible actor. So let's go back to the event graph. See what we did over here. Yeah, AI moved to. All right. So let's put this all together. So first, we calculate the move location, taking the control pawn. And then we use that to update the move ahead location. You know what? I think we're going to do the same thing for both. Let me take a quick look at something. Update move ahead. Okay. So it does. All right. And this will be 0 seconds. But this will not be. Controller, control pawn. Oh. How about we swap those? Okay, that looks cleaner. So far these two are doing the same thing. Now the next move is to, let's see, update the location. Oh, we got a branch here too. Branch. In fact, if this fails, then we want to abort this whole thing. Finish execute. So let's move this back down. Finish execution on failure to calculate the point. And we want that down here too. So really, this should be a branch. I'll clean up the spaghetti lines a little later. Oh wait, do that right. Okay, false. Go here. So this should be right here. Alright, that's better. And we can move this up just a bit. Oh, let's bring the tick over as well. And the new location. That's better. But then, unlike the at every tick, this is only the execute is where we want to command the AI to start moving. So let's take this. And take this. Oh wait, we don't want this to be pure. Yes, there is a reason for that. If this was pure, if memory serves me right, and this is one of the nuances of Unreal Engine, if you have a pure blueprint function with multiple outputs, then it's going to call the function twice, once per output. Pure functions are intended to be single output functions, if I remember right. So it's one of those many nuances that come up And the game will work fine, well, usually, but you just gotta kind of pick up these things as you go, and when you optimize and all that. Alright, so looking a little better now. Calculate. We update. Okay, update the queue. And now we do the move. What was the move parameters? Okay. So now we need to bring over the pawn. Now I'll show you an example of cleaning up the spaghetti here. See, these lines are kind of overlapping everything. What we do is we move these around. We kind of move them to the bottom, like this. And then, like here, we can just make a new branch and plug it in right here. So it looks a little cleaner. We can do the same for the controller. So we can move the controller down. Now let's see right here. Move it up here. So it looks a little weird, but it is technically a little cleaner. Another thing I could do is maybe elevate this a little bit. Kind of like this. But I'm going to keep them together for now. Okay, so now's the part... Oh yeah, and this too. Move this over. Yeah, that's better. Okay, now the move. We got our pawn, acceptance radius. Okay, so what do I do with the outputs? Okay, clear movement target, finish execute. Yeah, we'll say we finish the execution. What's clear movement target do? Oh, okay. We finish execution. Alright, and then here is where we update it and move it. Alright, so this is all interesting. So let's see if this actually works. I'm going to turn the debugging on. So let's go back to our tree where all the magic happens. So run between opponent and goal. Debug draws on. And he'll be 50 centimeters in front of the goal. In fact, can I set it to units, centimeters? That's better. Now it appears 50 centimeters. Okay, here goes. This is going to be interesting to see. What? Whoa. I don't see that. Where's that line? Where's he going? Do I even have the right actor? Okay, well, it looks like it's kind of working. He's just a little slow at it. Maybe I need to increase his speed. Okay. Alright, well, that debugging isn't very helpful. Let me figure out why. Alright, where's the debug? Interesting line color. Alright, we got the duration. We're plugged in the seconds, I believe. Yeah, that's plugged in. Thickness. So we're drawing from... Line starts at the... Oh, okay. Oh, maybe I was starting the line at the wrong place. Maybe it should start at the not the control pawn, but the wait, where's the oh, I don't pass in the target though. Well, no, I don't need to. I can just do get possessor like that. All right, see how that line looks now. Hey, that's interesting. Why is the line over there? I did something wrong. Close. Oh, wrong. I put the query you're in. Yoink. Move this up a bit. Alright, see what we got. There we go. It's hard to see the line, though. Also, it shouldn't be flickering because it's every tick it's running, so it shouldn't be flickering like that. But that is the time. Oh, section location. I just need a brighter line. Let's just do white. Wait, let's its value's amped up to that. I was gonna do white. Should show better. Yeah, it's better. So you see the sphere is always like just in front of the goal. That's the 50 centimeters from the center of it. And you see how he's trying to block me from getting in. Now I can still get in because I can still get around him. So how do I deal with that? Well, dealt with me, but how do I deal with that? Because I can still just walk in. Yeah, he's not even trying. Oh, because I scored the goal, so he doesn't try anymore. Okay. Alright, so... I mean, he can run... Even if he ran with my velocity to try and get ahead of me, he still... I think his acceleration speed is still too slow for this. Because I can just get around him. It's still better than it was before. In fact, this whole thing's kind of janky. I mean, look at this. He's kind of and then stops, and then he... It's not fluid. He just keeps... Well, that's kind of fluid, but... Yeah, he pauses. I don't like that very much. So, back to the original... I'm going to fix that too, but the problem is... how do I just... Okay. How do I... stop him from running past? I feel like speeding him up would be kind of cheesing it. Be kind of, like, I was thinking about having a field in the goal area that would speed up heroes or make them stronger, more health, like more deal more damage even. I feel like that's hacking the solution. It's not really a good solution. I need to think about that for a minute. Maybe in that state I could give him a quick temporary speed boost. Well, you know what? What would happen if I gave him a speed boost at all? Like, let's assume for a moment I did that. Let's go to our hero stats table. And let's look for Horus. Max speed. So it's 5.8. Max speed is 648. What if I made it 1600? Yeah, I'm not really seeing. I can still go through. I can still run circles around him. Let me test that one more time. Let's do 2648. Max speed. Oh, actually, no. I'll just do max speed multiplier. Let's make it five times regular speed. See how that does. Woof! Alright, no, I'm still getting around him. Oh, and he gave up. Yeah, I can still get around him. So what do I do? Also, why isn't he hitting me when I'm like right there? So I got a couple. That's another problem. Well, let's forget the speed stuff. Okay, now he's hitting me. Another way I could kind of hack it, and I don't like this very much, but I could, in addition to his speed, I can apply an impulse that makes him a little faster. Where his character speed is the same, but the impulse would push him in my direction, so it's even harder to run around him. I could try something like that. Let's do... I'll get to that one later. That's what I'm thinking. Update move ahead location. What if I... So where is Mega Kitty? Is she not... Oh, she's eating. Okay. Alright, so we'll do... Apply... 4. Can I add a... Oh, I need this character controller. This should be valid, but I'm going to test anyway. And we're going to do add impulse. In what direction? Well, let's give him a gentle nudge over. So we'll get his current location. And then minus. So that should be in the direction of the target. We'll multiply it by delta time. What, really? I can't do that? Alright, and then I'm going to apply that impulse. Should be interesting to watch. I have no idea how this is going to look, but let's have a look here. Oh, didn't even get there. Maybe that's failing. No, that's the pawn. The pawn should have a character movement component. Yeah, what am I missing? It is ticking. False. How is that failing? The possessor. Goal. Projected point, and then success. Yeah. Oh, right. Well, let's do this again. Update, move ahead. Alright, what's failing here? Control pawn. Am I not passing that in? Ah, that's why. So that wasn't working the whole time. Alright, so let's try that experiment again without this different thing. Because it was actually broken the whole time. That explains the flickering too. Okay, so it's not even moving now. Stop it. So why is he not moving? Oh, Now he's moving. Oh, I know why, because he succeeded in his move and then it just didn't do it again. Hmm. Alright, let me make sure this isn't failing. He's just not moving at all. Oh, I did it again. Owner controller wasn't plugged in. So once again, this didn't work. Okay, that's better. Still get around him. You know, if I did increase his damage there and he hit me, but then as soon as I get past, I can kick the ball and then I win. Okay, this is better. This looks better already. But I can still get around him. Now, let's do the bonus here. Give him a little nudge in my direction. Yeah, so I'll get around him. Alright, let's give him a bigger nudge. First, make sure the nudge is working at all. Alright, let's increase the nudge factor. By 2. Okay. By 10. I still get around him. Alright, let's use an extreme value. No, I don't think that's going to work. $1,000? Should be noticing something. $10,000. Oh yeah, I saw that. Alright, it's only slightly hard. I can still get around him pretty easily, though. I don't think that's going to work too well. Alright, let's have a little fun. Let's do 100,000. Whoa. Yeah, even at a high value, it's just not working. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, forget the impulse idea. But unfortunately, he's still just not moving that well. Let me turn off the debugging, too. I mean, it's better than it was. It's just, I can just run right past him. All right. So what do I do now? All right, back to the thinking. Honestly, I'm kind of distracted by the other ability acting kind of funny. The one that I'll show you the run toward kick, the move to defend goal. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Yeah, he kind of stops and goes. It just looks all cluttered. Just looks goofy. I think what I want to do is set this aside for a moment and maybe fix this. So use find goal defense point. And that's actually a custom code, I think. Yeah, environment query. It's really not all that different from following him, except you're only following his cursor. So this really should be more simple. In fact, what if I just duplicated this and then made the change? Run. Let's see, run between possessor, enemy possessor and goal. Yeah. Okay. And then this will be run between enemy possessor, run toward enemy possessor locus. Alright, so it's going to be similar logic, but I'm going to chase down, let's see, his move location. Oh, I had breakpoints there. Let me get rid of those. Alright. So instead of the, let's see, so it's enemy possessor, but instead of their location, I'm going to get their locus location. And what did I do in native code? It was far from the goal and stamp it closer. Alright, well, let's try this. And we're going to disconnect this. Set this aside. All right. This all looks good. See what happens. Yeah, that's better. All right. Oh, whoa. Oh. Okay. All right. So let's see. Without triggering the other tree, let's see if I can get a score in. What was that? Oh, right, because I was changing my aim. All right, let's get him up here. Kick. Ooh. Try it again. Huh? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to aim up here. Fake it. Oh, yeah, I got a score. Okay. Well, you couldn't run any faster than that, though. Yeah, well, he's also going a bit kind of up. We want to keep him in the bounds of the goal. How do we do that? Projectile. So we got the plane, but we need distance. Alright, so plane. So the projected point, if I'm aiming up here, then it's going to be up here. But I want to bring that in. Oh, another projection. Yeah. So now, I'm between scissor locus. Okay. We're going to do another projection. The point is... current projected point, plane base, is the goal location. Now it's going to use the right vector, but this isn't going to work. Oh wait, yeah, it will. Alright, so I'm going to get to the actor right vector. Okay, so that will project the point to... Alright, so take that point and then project it to where the center of the goal is. Actually, no, I don't think I need to do that either. I just need to clamp it by the right vector. Which is how wide is the goal? Wait, can I... Look at something here. Goal mesh. That's a static mesh. Just kind of thinking out loud here. So we got our projected point. Now we just want the closest point on the collision. And then that will be our new projected point. And to make sure this works, I'm going to do some debug drawing. Yeah, I'll just throw a duration, random duration in. So this. And I'll do another one here. I'll do 30. There we go, look at that. No, but it's not working. I bet this failed. Let me test something here. Yeah, that failed. What was the primitive component? Goal mesh. Alright. Goal mesh, what kind of collision is it? No collision. Oh, no wonder. Wait, there's no collision on it? Can't be right. Something's got to collide with it. Oh, the box. Okay, it's individual meshes. Okay. We can work around that. Box collision. That's a primitive component. So let's make our search. Oh, that's going to be so ugly. That's going to be slow. How big is it? I can maybe just fake it with a number for a moment. How big is the goal? So we want it to be no further than... Oh, I can't... Oh. No further than... Let's say 340. Okay. So say 340. So we're not going to do this projection stuff. Times. Okay, maybe now we can do the second projection. So we're going to do the local projected point. And then back to this. And then this will be the right vector. Projected point. Okay, what do I do with that? Oh, maybe I don't need to. Now, let me clean this all up and do this again. So let's do debug sphere. I think this is actually a simple solution. It's just not coming to me. The math behind this is actually pretty simple. It's just it's not connecting. It may have been because I worked a full day at the AAA studio earlier today. Let's have a look again. Okay, there we go. And I want to prevent this from getting this over past the goal. And it's something very simple. I'm just missing it. Wait a minute. I got an idea. What if let me do this again. What if I just get the bounding box for the goal and clamp it? Okay, so we do, let's see, I'll uncheck for now. So that's the origin of our box. Now, can we clamp a vector? Okay. I think we're getting onto something here. And clamp the vector between the origin plus the extent, the origin minus the extent. Still kind of hacky, because, but let's see what happens. We're gonna make this a yellow. Wait, I think the yellow's, yeah. I think the yellow's buried in the. Oh no! Shoot! Oh yeah, that's right. There's the yellow right there. It is blocked. We want to maybe use a collision to block it. We need a smaller box. Ah, it's still not doing it. We're on the right track, but it's not working. Yeah. What is it? How far? Oh. Okay. We just want to shrink those bounds a bit. This is really hacky, but I'm going to do it. Shrink that. And then we'll use this and this. Alright, see what that gives us. Oh, alright, so it's a little closer. Let's bring it in even more. It's 0.7, let's do 3/4. Okay, that's better. This is asymmetrical though, I mean, but it is working. Okay. So we have that. All right, so let me hide those, because those are distracting, and let's see how easy I can score a goal. And I'll add code comments and things to this a little later, but right now I just want to see if it's worth keeping. Better. You know, I'm going to need to increase the ball kick speed, I think, to balance this out a bit. That was cool. Oh. Well, I'd say he's doing better. Ha! Nope. No, we gotta increase the kick speed, too. But I think we are in a good spot here. It's definitely better than it was earlier, and so I replaced that other one. So I replaced this, and look at how complicated this one was. It's a little. All right, so there's some wires, but there's a lot of AI-driven stuff going on. There's a environment query that's running that does this, and then here's the code in the query doing all this line plane intersection stuff, all this. And it turns out all I had to do was the simple math with the locus and the plane. Wow, it's definitely better. I like where it's going. So let's start formalizing this. So we're going to get rid of move to defend goal. We're going to get rid of that, because that is not working nearly so well. And when I'm closer, Yeah, oh, he caught me that time. But yeah, I can still get it in the goal. But that will be... I'm going to punt on that and figure out... Oh, now he's not even moving. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, now he's moving. What is he thinking? Oh, now he's hitting me. And I'm dead. Okay, run toward the locust. I'm going to do that again. I want to see exactly what he's thinking. So the distance, yeah, when I get closer, it's still not working. Like, let me, oops, let's pause. Why is this failing? This should be running. Because I'm standing right there, unless the decorator was broken. Wait, oh, it's not a boarding. Oh, yeah. It should be... Oh, it is a boarding. Board... Both? Both. Alright, now let's try that. Okay, that's better. Yeah, now he's doing it, but then when I back off, yeah, if that finishes, and now he's doing the locust thing. Yeah, this is pretty good. But, yeah, he's still, I can still slip it through past him pretty easily, though. Oh, or not. Anyway, so the thing about this is we're seeing a definite improvement over how I used to behave, and you want to preserve these incremental improvements. Try not to do everything all at once, at least not in one source code control commit. So I want to now kind of start cleaning things up. So it's the opponent in front of the goal. This isn't really, well, it's in front of the goal. Let's see, is the opponent... Yeah, in front of the goal, right. Are they close or not close? Good. So this looks a little better. Let's move these over, make more space between the other nodes. Alright. Then we're going to delete that old one that we don't need. And where was that? Move to defend goal. Is it used anymore? Oh, still using the first one. But where's it still using the second one? It shouldn't be. Alright, let's clean this up. Alright, so we can't delete it because we do preserve old goal key. In fact, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I want to preserve the old one. So let's save this. We're going to copy, move to defend goal. Where is that? Maybe it's a redirector problem. No. Okay. I'm going to duplicate this. Goalkeeper version 3. Effectively attempts tries to get in front of the tries to probably get between the ball possessor, and the goal. Yeah, so in this case, I'm actually tracking a V3, and I want to, let's see, save everything. Okay, so it's using V2. We're going to move the references. Here we go. Skirmish goalkeeper controller was going to use the V3. Anytime I make big changes to the AI, I like to separate them out like that. And let's here we go. Goalkeeper V3. See, I'm running version 5 of the non-goalkeeper trees. Next. And next. Then there. Now let's see what depends on V2. Nothing. Good. And V3 should now have more dependencies. Yep, that's good. Alright, let's make sure it still works. Make sure this guy's still on, okay, skirmish goalkeeper V3, got it. Make sure he's still doing correct. Yep, following me. And I get closer, he tries to stay ahead of me. Alright, so done with 2. Alright, now I want to clean up some comments real quick. Distance from goal. Return success if the enemy possessor is less than max distance 2D away from the goal plane. Goal forward plane. Used to dictate different AI strategies based on goal distance. Or simplify. There. When I comment my code, I don't like to just say what something is doing. I also want to say why we do it. And that way, it helps me a ton when I go back to it. So run between opponent and goal. So what this does, let's see all the breakpoints. Run between, make sure I did this right. Okay. Start moving the AI directly in front of the ball possessor relative to the forward goal plane to block them from running into the goal. Continue moving in front of the goal. Alright, let's look at the other one now. Okay, calculate move oh, we gotta do calculate move location here too. Return the point directly in front of the goal point along the goal plane. Plane. Turn the enemy ball possessors projected location against the goal forward plane. Within the bounding box of the goal. Alright, here's the fun part. So let's move this out a bit. Make a new comment. Move these over. Make it easier to read here. Shrink the bind the point into the goal bounding box at 75% because 100% causes the point to actually be outside the goal. Again, this was an arbitrarily chosen number, and I think that's implied there. So, got some comments in here. Now we got to do this graph. And pretty much identical comments to these. In front of where the enemy ball possessor would kick the ball based on their locus location. There. Okay, we have to keep the rest of the old stuff because that was used in version 2 of the key of the goalkeeper tree. All right, testing one more time. Yeah, all in all, it's an improvement over what we had before. So let me quickly see what files I changed. Yeah, V2, V3. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, now we gotta do one more test. And this is where it gets fun. We're gonna test on the field. Now there's still another bug where the AI who isn't a goalkeeper will just kind of freeze with the ball. And that's a separate issue. But I'm going to fix this first. One of the playtest complaints was the AI was clunky. And the thing is, the AIs are really meant to be backfills. Oh, let me get some music in here. Oh no! I should have passed it. There we go. No, there you go. There you go. Oh, I still made a goal. Well, he's a, maybe he shouldn't be a goalie, but he is. I need to make him bigger. Whoa. So we get a laggy here because of it's loading animations and loading textures and stuff. That only happens in the editor. Oh yeah, that was a good save. Ooh, dodged that one. Oh. That's another bug. I need to have the AI test lower to the ground for obstacles. Hey, Nefarian, thanks for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. This is where it gets fun. See, now I can see with the new off-screen indicators, then I can see where the other... All right, here we go. Oh, good save. Better than before. Oh. Wow. That was more impressive than before. I'm going to try that. There's a certain viewer who has a certain tactic, which I'm going to try and do in the next... when I try scoring another goal. Whoa, what was that? Oh. No, where's my defense? Pass it, pass it. Thank you. Oh, didn't fall for it that time. Yeah, thanks for passing it right back immediately. Thank you. Oh, yeah, we have two of them now. Oh. Oh. Oh, still made it. You know, I bet the ball possessor... Oh, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be testing on ball possessor. I should be testing on the ball itself. Because if I... Yeah, because if the ball's in free motion, then he might just ignore it. Ah. So we're not out of the woods yet. All right, let's make a little change here. We're going to change it from the ball possessor to the ball itself. So starting with the decorator, distance from front of goal. Does the opponent possess the ball? Geez, I mean, maybe starting from here. Like, just forget, is the ball, is it free? Oh, I already have separate logic for that. Run between the ball. Oh. Wait a minute. Why isn't it just... Oh, okay. Alright, let me think about this for a sec. It's ball in front of the goal. Maybe all I need to do is swap these, copy these, and put them here, but make it apply to the ball only. So that's a smart move to the soccer ball. Move to defend goal. What we're going to do is moving fast. That would be the same as running to the goal. We're going to replace... Take this out. Run between the ball and goal. And we're going to do that for this too. So now we're going to replace, let's see, calculate move location. We're going to do soccer ball. And then we're going to replace any possessor to local ball. Okay, and it's going to project it on the point. Okay, so that's better. So we're going to rename this. Run between ball and goal. And fix up our redirectors. Done. Alright, back to the test gym real quick. Let's see if that works. Just as soon as let's see, run between the ball and goal. Okay, so it's, yep, still the same effect. And yeah, I can still get around them, but now, what if I just kick the ball? What was that? Actually, is he even calling that? I want to see if he's executing that tree node. Yeah, that's it. That's what I want to see. Then he starts running. was nice. Huh. Why is he doing that? I'm not shooting. Oh, I guess because it thinks I'm shooting him. Okay, again. Ha. Okay, let's take us back to the game. I think that was a really good change. Alright, let's get our game on. Nice pass. What? Oh, alright. This is really bothering me, the whole passing problem. Can you pass to a teammate? Safely kick to teammate, kick target. Oh, okay. Teammate, kick target. Yeah, there's a trace. Maybe the radius isn't big enough? Well, that's a separate problem to fix, but I'm going to do that one next. It thinks, oh, camera trace. So that stump that they seem to keep kicking against. Let me check the collision on that. World static. Okay, so it's blocking both. All right, getting you next, because I'm getting tired of seeing that kicking. Okay, I guess no one. That's the strategy, I guess. Just not going for the ball. Good catch. Okay, here we go. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Oh, intercept. You weren't supposed to be. You weren't part of the equation. Let's do this again. Oh, he was running toward it though. He was running toward it. Pass it, pass it. Oh, that was a close. That was a tight one, but he couldn't get to it. That's still. I still got to figure out a way around that. Maybe I can make him pounce toward that. Maybe I need the goalkeepers to have an ability exclusive to. Oh wow. Yeah. Oh, that's got me thinking. But Ulrich, though, maybe use their dash ability, their goalkeeper, to stop the ball. Oh, Ulrich. Oh, intercepted. Oh, wow. Hardly even tried on that one. Maybe that's because he needs faster reaction. Let's see. Yeah, whether the ball is free or not. The thing is, when I pick up the ball, then this kicks in, and this effectively stops him from running. So he comes to a stop, and then he starts running again, and then that delay opens the goal up. So I may need to rethink this tree here. Plus, they look pretty identical. So I think what I really want is, does a teammate not possess the ball? Let's see. Oh yeah, but if the opponent has it. Come to think of it, let me look at something. When that's canceled, yeah, it's finished. I don't want to stop running. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe looking at doing a charge in that direction would be a better option. But again, we've made it better than it was before. I think this is a good place to check in the code and then do further improvements on top of that. Improvements to, let's see, created goalkeeper B3 behavior tree for improved blocking. Okay, so now how should I handle this? Oh, here's another thought. If I were to make them, use their dash abilities, then they should be the same ones that the player uses. I don't want the AI to have special abilities that players don't have. All right. So I'm waiting for that to come back up. Kind of looking at the big way forward is bug fixes from the last play tests. So that was just, I'm addressing just one of the bugs that came in the playtest, and there were, all these improvements: ability cooldowns, kicking, in-cap timers, aiming, ball tracking, hero balancing, and more. So there's a lot to work on here. Let's see, and then let's see. Okay. All right. So yeah, all these things I need to do, and then bugs that were also found in the playtest. And I currently have 102 items in this tracker, and the scope of the items ranges from anywhere from like simple bugs and simple fixes to entire epics, entire things like Twitch integration. Yeah, making Steam Deck support. The sandbox field where you can play around in, things like that. So, and 2 new fields that are currently in development. Which, by the way, do I have a link to that? No. I'm going to pull that up. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So I want to show you a sneak peek of the next field that's going to be developed. Artist is currently working on it right now. The game is just being developed by me and some artists. I think at the moment there's 2 of them. One of them is working on the new front end background, and the other is working on modeling this new field. So the idea is that it's way up high and has a cool background like this. Guys, maybe zoom in on that if I can. So, yeah, so it's going to be kind of like that. You're up high in the mountains, and it's kind of stormy. And I think it would look really cool. So you got and it's going to be like mossy stones for the pitch, something like this. So I think it's pretty cool. And I think a lot of these fields you will not see in other games. They're all like variations of grass or turf, but not this game. This game has very unique fields. So what I want to do is fix the high priority items first. Things like the AI, behaving terribly. Things like they kick and it bounces off a tree stump. That should not be happening. So, and I got to figure out why. Double check that my commits are in. Okay. So the idea is I'll get that fixed, and then after that, after I reach a certain quality bar, then I'm going to reach out to as many content creators who play indie games as I can, kind of show them the game and give them, maybe offer some Steam keys to them and their viewers in return for playtest feedback and maybe spreading word around about the game. And I would also offer helping the same with their viewers, with their developers. People trying to break in, because it's very hard to break in as an indie because there's so many of us. We are everywhere, making all kinds of games. So we can help each other and see what comes forth. Need to raise this a bit. That's better. Okay, so make that fix real quick. Fixed bug where leaf was intersecting tree stump. Okay. And as far as getting when the bugs will be fixed, I'm guessing it will be at least 2 more weeks. Might even be September, honestly, because there's a lot of bugs. That said, the game in its current state, I mean, as you saw just now, is playable. And it's got a lot of quirks, but it is playable. And yeah, some of the textures don't look that great on the UI. Mostly the UI that I made, not my artist. So, anyway, let's go back to another quick playtest. I'm going to switch it up a bit. We're going to do so those of you who may be new to this have not seen some of the levels yet. So I'm going to play on the desert map. Let me do that again, because I want to show you the intro. Which, by the way, currently every field in this game has a simple flyby at the start. I'm going to make it so the heroes run out from the tunnel and then take their places in front of the goal. Okay, now we're getting those hitches, loading animations, loading VFX. It's normal. See on the corner, bottom right, preparing shaders. Oh, you can't because Mega Kitty's there. Oh, Mega Kitty's awake. Right. Oh, yeah, look at that. He kicked it right there. Maybe I'm going to fix that next. So anyway, here is, let me show you the Mega Kitty experience. She's never looked at the camera like that before. And there you have it. That is a Mega Kitty experience. Alright, while she's sleeping, let's go ahead and I'm going to go straight to the fixing that bug. Yeah, like right. So the kicking. Where's that kick target? Find a teammate to kick to. This trace here. I want to draw this trace. Duration. Oh, we don't have duration. If. Control upon teammate. And then the ball's a Z position. Which makes sense. But camera, radius. You know, maybe I will draw. Alright, let's see how crazy this gets. I'll play another character this too. Again, loading animations. Come on, right here. Kick. There you go. Wait a minute. That never even got. Did it even get triggered? Let's do that again. Wait, because we're not doing. Now this is everybody. Let's look at Hero V5. Find a teammate to kick to. Oh, the goalkeeper has a separate one. Okay, I gotta keep that one in mind. Where's my spear trace? Oh, that's different. Has line of sight to actor. What is this doing? Oh, it's calculating a weight? I wonder what made these so different. Oh, it's called twice. Okay, same thing. Okay, has $3 break points here. Oh. Eh. Here we go. Okay. All right. Okay, good. So that's tracking properly. Yeah, so they have that green, so that's going through. That's correct. They scored a goal. Okay, that's good. Good. Yeah, it seems to be working so far. I wonder if it's throwing the ball away that's causing the problems. Nice. Good. Here, you take it. Yeah, it's not... Yeah, they should not be kicking it. So why did that wizard kick it that one time? Because that looks right to me. Well, what was he doing? Looks like he was... oh. I don't think that's it. Yeah, of course. Now they're all passing perfectly. Yeah. Okay. Good goalkeeping there. That was good. Oh, good catch. That was a close one, though. Yeah, good. Good saves. Oof. Too much stuff going on. I'm going to go back to the other field. Also, if it's not that, then maybe the problem is throwing the ball away. Good cat. Good pass. Yeah, see, she can't pass there. So far, nobody's thrown the ball away either. That was a good goal. Yeah, you know what? Since I turned this debug flag on, they haven't been doing bad passes anymore. It's almost like they know I was watching and they're not doing bad passes. But the debugging also tells me that the problem is probably not with the... Whoa. Probably not with the tracing for finding teammates. It's probably something else. Probably trying to throw the ball away. So I'm going to keep testing that. Unfortunately, sometimes these things just don't replicate unless you play it a ton. So I'm going to let me close. I want to save my changes here. So while I'm coming back up, I'm going to decide what to do next. And I also want to give a shout out to another fellow game developer who has joined the stream, Just Cavino. Hope you guys don't mind if I put you on the spot. I like doing these shout outs. So Just Cavino is head of Freedom Force Studios, and he's working on some cool stuff. So go visit his channel. He streams, I think Monday, Tuesdays, and other days. I think Saturdays, Sundays even. So lots of great stuff. So lots of there's a nice community of indie developers on Twitch. You just gotta look for them. So I want to see if I can fix one more bug tonight. I may not get this done, but I think here is the other thing I did want to... Oh, actually, before I work on it, I'm going to show you guys something. Let me put the music back up. and Twitch integration. So let's see. All right, activate my device. Okay. If this works, then I should be able to see. Wait a minute. Oh, wrong channel. Gotta fix that. So what's going to happen is once I come back up, I'm going to connect to my channel through Twitch, through my game, and then I should be able to see people's chat messages appear from the log of Unreal Engine. So I'll have that in just a second. And while that's coming up, let me take a quick look. Okay, so while this is coming up, the other bug I want to fix. A late joiner, currently they have to wait for the current round to finish before they can join the next round. I want to fix it so they can join a round as soon as they choose a hero, and then the AI that's closest to their home goal, if they're not in a skirmish, will quickly just disappear, frankly. They'll just disappear from the game, and that's that. So, but the point is, I don't want people waiting for rounds to end. That's annoying. All right, logging in. Okay, got my code. All right, now let's do test messages. Yeah, there it is. There's my test message right there. So I wonder what happens if I do my Mega Kitty emote. Oops. All right, Juscavino said, "Aw shucks, thanks," because I saw that. Look at that! I saw that from Unreal Engine. Yep, so it's working. I mean, it's still going to do my emote. Okay, I don't think it shows emotes. Oh yeah, here he goes. Mega Kitty. So it does, yeah. So what's the point of all this? This is for the Twitch integration for the game. I want to make it so people in chat can use commands to, what did I have? I had a design document. Oh yeah, to hold up signs in the stands, maybe throw vegetables to the other team, increase ambient crowd intensity, maybe do some cheers, kind of like hype trains, but in the game, and maybe streaking in cloth underwear. So these are the kind of things I want to have in the Twitch integration, and I think it's not a hard requirement that I have this in before I start getting this out to other content creators, but it sure would be nice. Getting their viewers, and really their viewers are going to be involved because I'll give them Steam keys too. But that's the point of that. So now the reason I'm showing this off is that this was working over a year ago, but then Twitch changed and the integration stopped working. So I had to change how the integration worked over the weekend, and I think I got it working. Juscavino, not 100% sure how it works, but I assume you need an account that can pick up the emotes. I think so. You need an account that can pick up chat messages. It's the only permission that it asks for is listening to chat read. That's the only one that listens for. You can listen for a lot of other permissions too, like cheers and what else? Polls and other things. You can do all those things, but yeah, if that's the case, it'd be great to promote people gifting subs to that account so we can specifically promote showing up. Yeah, so yeah, if someone gifts a sub or does a cheer or bits, then maybe have it appear in the game. I wonder how that would even. I mean, that'd be expensive to test, but it's definitely not out of the question. So yeah, but this is just kind of a beginning of that. I think I expect that the first reaction to a lot of people will be, "Oh, that's cool, but can you do X, Y, Z?" And I'll say no because I don't have support for it, and they'll say, "Aw." So, but anyway, it is a start. And honestly, as far as feature creep goes and game development goes, this really would be something that you probably want to consider after early access, given the scope of the work. But I'm really hyped to have this feature in from 1.0 because I think it will. I think a lot of people are going to stream the game on Twitch, and I want to be ready for that. Even if it's only a few people streaming, it gives the audience fun stuff to do. Okay, so late joiners. I'm going to make it so they join the match instantly. So to start off with that, I don't remember if I have a cheat for forcing a match to start immediately. Force match. Do I have a start match? Oh, I don't. So I need a start match cheat command. Let's look for how I did end match. This is the first step to getting this working. Here we go, cheat manager. So Unreal Engine, in your game, there is a cheat manager, and this cheat manager is a class that is part of your player controller that lets you do cheats. I don't know how Godot or Unity do this, but it is kind of handy. Also, it's basically inert in shipping builds, release builds. I've been giving out development builds up to now, but there will be a release build. So end match. So we're going to say make a new cheat called start match. Forces a match to start. Forces a match in AI to begin playing. Now the reason I'm making this cheat command is so I can test the late joiner stuff much more easily. Generally, if you're going to do a complicated feature, one of the things you'd ask yourself is, how do I debug this? How do I test this? And if it takes a bit of work, or it's something that you can use for other tests and is scalable, then consider building your test environment first. All right, here we go. So, start match. Oh, did I have the music back on? I don't remember if I turned it back on. Yeah. I'm going to start by making it work over the network. Just an easy thing to do. It's the client, then we do start match. And then this is where the actual cheat happens. So how do we end a match? Oops, got some bookmarks I don't need anymore. So how do we end a match? Here we go. So we get the match game state, okay. Or our heroes playing. What's this? How is this figured out? Oh, okay. Force start match. Actually, you know what? That's not a good. Let's see. Did match start or get current state? Oh, even better. And not in pre-match. Force start match. All right, so let's make a new function. just like end match. Also, I really appreciate everyone being here tonight. This is the most viewers I've had without a raid for a consistent basis over a 2.5 hour period. And really, all the support is very appreciated. It's a very steep uphill climb to get get word out about the game, to get people to wishlist it, and people to maybe play it with some play tests. All right, so thanks again everyone for watching, but we're not done yet. So starting the match. Oh, okay. So it looks like I have to go in the state tree itself. Waiting for players. Okay, I see what to do here. Waiting for players. For start match. And what else? Intro. I thought I already had a shunt for skipping the intro here. Oh, I guess I don't. And then we have starting countdown. Oh, 3 states. For start match. That covers all 3 states. One, 2, 3. All right, let's start working on waiting for players. This is probably going to be where we're actually going to do this first. Just want to see something real quick. Just want to see how they do it. Oh, okay. Like that. So then we'll go transition to match. Not match intro, that's counting, but regulation time. Alright, and we gotta do that for 2 more. Match intro and countdown. So the HSM here stands for Hierarchical State Machine. And that's basically a simple way to, here we go. Wait, oh, it should be start match. And that's how these are the state machines that can drive the current match state, whether it's in progress or waiting on players and all that. Okay, let me make sure I got this right, and then we'll test it. For start match, check, all good. All right, let's try building, and we'll try that. And look at something else too. Oh, yeah, we gotta spawn everything. Yeah, this won't work. Or would it? I'm going to spawn all that. I don't want to copy this code. I want to... I wonder... No, that wouldn't work. Well, I should be doing this in its own function anyway. Okay. And while I wait for this to build, wait, what? That's should be inherited though. Yeah, it's inherited from HSM state, and we spawn the objects. Oh, I know I did wrong. There. While we're waiting for that to build, let's check on Mega Kitty. All right. Oh, okay. If we here, then... Oh, there's more to do. That's better. Okay, that should get us where we want. Here we go. Wait, that was, oh, that was here the whole time? Oh, okay. Here we go. Heroes. Okay, and then you know what? I'm gonna do something. Oh, never mind. I think that's fine as it is. Okay, I'm gonna try forcing the start a match. Okay, now it's spawning all the AI. Spawning the AI for Team 2. And I think it's working. Yeah, it's working. You can tell the loading here. What if I join now? What if I ready up? Perfect. What the heck? Okay. Oh, nice catch. Oh, that's all textbook right there. Oh. Whoa. Hey, wait, where's he going? That's too far away from the goal. Okay, well that's great. So a couple things about this. One, waiting for next round. I mean, I guess this is okay. I could maybe make this look a little better. But number two, obviously I'm having to wait and wait and wait. So first of all, let's commit this change in. so now, so you don't need that. Added start match cheat for testing late joining. Okay, that's good. All right, so let's not do that. Okay, so updated documentation for next steps in roadmap. Okay, so that's good. And I think I'm going to get that working soon. But looking at the clock here, it's been over 3 hours, and this is after 8 hours of AAA development that I did earlier today. Even though I'm still feeling pretty good, I think this is a good point to kind of relax for the rest of the night. I don't want to be working from sunrise to sunset necessarily. That can drain you pretty quick. So I'm going to find another game development streamer to read you off to, and see what we got. Oh, well, there's only one on my list right now. Swashbuckling Fox. They are working on. I want to say it's like maybe a Souls-like game. I keep forgetting, unfortunately, but it certainly looks like it. So I'm going to rate us off to Swashbuckling Fox. Yep, you too, Josefino. Have a good one. And everyone, stick around just for a moment to see what he's working on. It's really cool stuff. Using some advanced locomotion engine stuff. Very cool. Here we go.